Hello, ladies. I am here to kick off my mini series of my hair from A to Z, whatever I could think of. So first, the last time you saw me when I did a hair video, I think I was reviewing something and I just had my hair in 6 twists. Well, on, I want to say Saturday, I redid my hair. I refreshed it with some water, oiled my scalp again, re-moisturized, sealed, and I twisted it in a bunch of small twists and put it up in a bun. And if you're on Diva Debs, it's all about the curls. I did post a picture of the front and back. And what I use to re-moisturize with is my Texture Me Natural On Cookies Moisture Cream. It smells so good. I got this in Sweet Orange. This is her top selling product. And then I sealed with the Bath 7-Fold Butter Blend in Citrus Rind. And you really don't need a lot of this. This smells so good. I love citrus scents. So my hair is very soft. Again, I started my workout, my T25, so I sweat in my head, and it's not doing bad because I put my scarf on. I let my hair dry out and then I put my scarf on. So it's not too bad. I haven't been messing with it. It's been pent up ever since I've done it, except for putting on my headbands and stuff. So it's holding up. I will be washing my hair probably this, probably between Saturday and Thursday and what's today, Wednesday? I probably will be washing my hair on Saturday because it needs it. I've been sweating really, pretty good in my hair. So let's kick off this series. I don't want to make this a 30-minute video. I'm going to be touching on the topics of my porosity level, the density of my hair, and for all of my new subscribers who didn't go back to my old videos, which was half done, why I went natural. So let's start with why I went natural in a nutshell. I went natural because I saw my hair, well, let's be honest, and this is probably what a lot of naturals thought, or when they was thinking about going natural, was that it was going to be less work. I was already lazy with doing my hair, so I thought it would be less work to do because I didn't have to worry about relaxing my hair, although I was so lazy, I relaxed probably every 6 months, or when my hair would start sticking straight up in the front and grease and water wouldn't lay it down anymore. That's when I would go and relax my hair, when you could just, that and I could just tell between, I would probably have about this much new growth by the time I relaxed. So it was quite a few months apart when I would relax my hair, but I had noticed for probably about 2 years prior to going natural that I was thinning right up in here. My hair just looked very thin up in here. And so I had cut my hair short and kept it cut short for about a little over a year, maybe a year, a little over. And it had grew back, and we all go through that awkward stage when our hair is growing back, and I had let my hair grow back in, and I had just started being able to get it into a ponytail. It had been maybe about 6-8 months or so, and I decided, I had been going back and forth and just reading about going natural, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna just go natural. But unfortunately, I had relaxed my hair that February. I believe I went natural the 2011, and February, Valentine's Day weekend, I had relaxed my hair because me and my husband was going out on a date and I needed to do my hair. And I probably should have made that decision before relaxing my hair, or, my hair would have, I would have had to transition for a much shorter time than I did, but I didn't. And I decided probably around June or July or so to of 2011 to actually, yeah, to actually go natural. So my hair had grown in probably past my shoulder, probably about shoulder length, a little bit past my shoulder by then. So, and I was not going to cut my hair again. That wasn't even an option because it was torture just with a relaxer, waiting for my hair to grow back in to do something with it because I really didn't know how to do much with my hair except for keeping it in a ponytail or flat iron it, when it's not cut into a style. So that wasn't an option for me cutting my hair. So that's why I went natural, is because to get my scalp and stuff back healthy or whatever, and stop the thinning and get it to thicken back up in here. Now my porosity level is low. I do my porosity test every so often. I used to do it not a lot, but enough. I want to say last year when I really, really started learning more and grasping more about, natural hair or whatever, I would do it probably like every time, not every time, but maybe like once a month just to see, because people would say it could change or, yeah, it could just change. Or, then I started reading, you can have different porosity levels all over your head. So what I would do was, after I wash, I would fill up my sink with water, and, as I'm detangling certain, the different sections, I would take a piece and put it in and leave it, go do something, come back, then put the next one in for maybe this part, leave it, come back, then this part, and then this part, separate times so I know which one was which one. And they will all pretty much stay at the top. Now, I did do a porosity test this past wash period, and I don't know, I just took it out of the shed hair that I had after I washed my hair, and so I don't know which areas of my hair was from, but I put in about 6 strands of hair, so it could have been from anywhere in my hair. And what was interesting was that all of them, except for one, stayed floated to the top. Now, this one that kind of sunk to the bottom, only half of it sunk to the bottom. The other half stayed at the top. So I left it, and when I came back from, I don't know if I was rinsing out my rinse out conditioner or what, but when I came back, it had floated back up to the top. I don't know. Because I was like, uh-oh, part of my one area of my hair must be high porosity now, because it floated to the bottom, but the other half stayed to the top. And so when I came back from doing whatever I was doing, it maybe have been 5 minutes later, it had fully floated back up to the top. So I don't know what happened. So I scooped that out, and then I took some more strands from out, because it was, I showed the shed hair that I had, took some more out and put it, in the water again, and they all stayed to the top. So that leads me to believe that I'm still low porosity. Now, I believe there are different levels of low porosity. I think that in this section of my hair right here, this is my most coarsest part of my hair, is this area right in here is the most coarsest and driest area of my hair. And if I can get moisture in that and get that under control, I'm doing good. The rest of my hair is not an issue. It's always been this area right here where my ponytail come up in, right up in here. That has been my problem issue of me keeping that moisturized. And that is the part of my hair that I have to pay attention to the most, because that is the part of my hair that will break. I did have some breakage in there, I guess from little mishaps that I have had in the past, in the fall, with the tea treatments or products that's not working that gets my hair tangled. But this is right in here is my coarsest area and the most problematic of my hair to do anything, I don't know why, but it just is. But I would say, yeah, it's the most coarsest part, which leads me to my density and, my, what they call it, your curl pattern. So my density, I would say my density up in here, this part of my hair right in here is very fine. And it's also, if you want to go by curl pattern, 3A, 3B, I would say this part of my hair up in here is more like 3B. I could say it's like 3A, 3B up in here. Around in here, and it's very fine. I would say in my coarser areas and in the back is thick or like a medium. I don't know if they have fine, medium, thick, but up in here, I would say is medium to thick. And right here and in the back is medium. Right here around the sides is medium. So as you can see, I have like all type of craziness going on with my head. And then as far as like curl pattern, like I said, this is, I would say up in the front right here, this section right here. And over is probably like 3A, 3B. It's not much of a curl to it. It's more wavy. And at the roots is more straight than any other part of my hair. I would say the rest of my hair going from this on the sides and in the back right here is probably about 3C. And then, as I told you, my coarsest area, which is up in here, is probably about 4A, 4B. And that was one of the reasons why I did not like to wear wash and goes, because this part right here, when it would hang down, all of this right here would be, and y'all saw my hair wet with no product, with product, and my curls are very spiral. And this area, this small area right here, would just be a hot mess. I mean, even the ends would look frizzy. It would have no curl to it, really. It was just bad. And of course, this is the outer part, so it hangs over everything else, and it's just like, not feeling it. So that is my density. I wish I had saved a couple of strands of when I did my hair, but I did not, to show you what each of my strands look like. But I would say, my front part is my thinnest part of my hair, is my finest. And then the rest of them are pretty, a medium to thick. The rest of my hair is medium to thick. So I have between, I would say 3A and all the way back to probably 4A, 4B in my hair. And this is my hair up close. As you can see, the front, I don't have my hair out, but as you can see how straight the front is. And I got flakes, but and then up in the top too, right here is pretty straight. But when you start going towards the back of my hair, it's really curly from root to tip. From here is straight and then goes into a wave kind of in the front. And then in the back, my hair is really curly from root to tip. I mean, really spiral curls, with certain areas of my hair. That's not the case. It's more like a straight, and then it'll go into a wave, especially in this front area right here. So my hair is all over the map. But basically, that is my hair. The density is fine to a medium, maybe medium thick. you know, in certain areas. And I would say 3A to 4A, 4B in certain areas from front to back. And yeah, so that is about it. If I missed anything, just leave your comments in the comment box below. Like I said, I don't want to make this a 30-minute video, and I will pick up in the next video. And in the next video, I will go to products and stuff that I use in my hair, and how my hair responds to certain products, and why I think it responds, and you know, growth, and you know, and all of that stuff. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I haven't really put it in order or anything like that, but since I had a free moment where I can record without being interrupted, I thought I would just come and do this video and kind of like just start off the series and telling you a little bit about, you know, my hair texture and my density and the fineness or the thickness, and why I got started with going natural. So yeah, so that's about it. And again, if there's any comments or topics that you want me to touch on, just leave them in the comment box below, and I will get to them. And I will answer any questions. If it's too long of a answer, then I'll just include it in my next video. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I hope you get something from this. Again, this is my hair. What I think of my hair is not really up for debate or discussion, but, you know, I just want to share with you. Some people ask me, you know, how do I do this? How do I do that? So I just want to come and, you know, tell you, you know, what I've learned about my hair, because, you know, I'm still learning. I wasn't able to really touch on these topics because I didn't know anything. You know, I was still trying to grasp information myself, but I do know some things about my hair now, and I can share those things with you. So thanks for watching, ladies, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.